It's your car, buddy. It's your car. You're the star here. All right, where we left off yesterday, we actually had to cut the header off. I don't know if you can see right there, down there. Had to cut the header off. Had to take the rest of the header itself completely off. Had to remove the valve cover gasket, or the valve cover itself, to get it out of the way. Because the way the header comes out, it gets in the way and it hits everything. So we have to take the valve cover off just to get that little extra, like, half an inch of space right there to get it out. So right now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna move all the wiring out of the way that we have down there. And then we're gonna go and start with the starter on and get that going. We have all this stuff out of the way here. We have the wires right there. We'll get this and move it out of the way. And we'll get to the starter and bolt it up first so we can bolt everything else afterwards. It'll be easier. Does it look the same? Does it? It is. It's grease, huh? Yeah, that doesn't matter. This is what matters up here. It's a little different in some sections. Yeah, like instead of the button being right here, it's right there. Just basically this is like turned around. Which you can turn around if you want to, but there's no reason to. But like this right here, it's right here. Am I right? Am I right? I think I'm right. This might actually be easier because instead of running it through there, you can just run the wire and put the little nipple thing in, just bolt it up right there. So the only problem with what we're having here is that this one, it has a connector. And instead of the connector on this one, it has like a ground thingy-majig. So we're gonna make a little ground piece to hold it down, make it easier. Alright, we got everything back in. Got the headers back in, starters in, all the wiring's done. Spark plugs back on. Spark plug wires, brackets and everything all back on and ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and turn on the switch. Turn everything on here. No, get in there. Just in case. Alright, so we're gonna get it started now. It's gonna be super loud now. Feel? Go for it. Do it. Okay, we figured one thing out, and I mean, this was probably the problem that's causing it not to start the first time. But this ground that we have here just came off right here. So that's probably what happened. So we're about to put it back in. Whoever did this shit's an idiot, and the way they fucking ran this through, so stupid. So yeah, I'm hoping it was just this piece because this was the ground that goes right here. And right now I saw it spark and I looked at it and I saw it was loose and it was making weird clicking noise. I think that's what was causing it not to start the first time, and then it was causing it to run like shit right now too. So we're gonna go and fix this, put it back in and make sure that works, and then go from there and see if everything else runs fine, because I think that was a problem and we probably didn't have to do the starter at all. Do it again, do it 3 times. Start it, let it run, turn it off, and do it again. Stupid ground. Exhaust leak. Alright, so now the car starts up fine, no issues with it. Tomorrow we're just gonna go and when we get down here, we're just gonna weld this back up, because this sounds like shit because it has an exhaust leak obviously, but we're gonna weld this back up and it should be okay. And everything else looks like it's fine. Everything looks like it's sat okay, no issues. Well, after the situation with the ground or the power. But yeah, it started up good now, works good. We're just gonna weld this shit up real quick and it should be ready. Maybe we could drive. We'll do just like another quick little startup. Yeah, there's a difference.
Was it? Yeah, you did that right on.
So now we're gonna bring the car down and we assess another issue that we have with, I think it's the fenders. That this fender is actually lower than this side. Where the car looks taller over here, but they're symmetrical in the height. All right, it's probably too dark to see, but we adjusted the hardware, so we put new riv nuts just about 1/4 inch up higher to kind of match the other side, so that way everything matches the same. And now that everything fits symmetrical, we're gonna lower the car a little bit in the front because it's too high. And we're gonna adjust the camber as well too, because we did some new camber plates and they're way too positive. They're like super straight, I don't know if you can tell, but we're gonna adjust them tomorrow as well too. And now we're just putting the bolt in to get this back up to its own position. And tomorrow we'll do adjusting on height and everything else. Hopefully get the brakes bled tomorrow and get that situated too.